today we've got a bit of a different one. Going with a race day inspired look because I'm practicing for the Melbourne Cup that I've got coming up on Tuesday. This is the fascinator that I will be wearing, and it's a little bit tall, so hopefully you can see most of it, and hopefully I won't poke anyone's eye out on Tuesday. Anyway, I have got a white and orange top, which you'll see a bit later on, and I've done my nails orange, especially for the occasion, so we're all tying in with the oranges and the coppers and things that are going on with the eye. Gone in with a white eyeliner to open it up to try and balance it out with the black eyeliner and the false lashes, and hopefully this netting here won't give me too much grief or poke me in the eye. Alright, so guys, keep watching if you want to see how it was done. I'm wearing this top here, which is inspiring the makeup look, and the black fascinator, which you would have seen in the intro. I'm not wearing that right now because I haven't got my tan on. Have to deal with that tomorrow, and if I put that on I'm going to look all kinds of not right, so just practicing this without the tan. So obviously I'll be using a darker foundation on Tuesday as well, but we'll see where this ends up because I'm not really sure yet, but definitely working with some warm tones here. We'll see how it works out. Okay, so we're going to start with the brows today. This is the Brow Duo in Deep Brunette by Pixie. It's one end is a angled crayon, which is really easy to carve out that beginning of the brow, and then you just flip up to the top side of the brow and the outer half, extend that arch a little bit and pull out towards the hairline. That way it gives me, I'm not cutting into the eyelid at all, because you don't want to make that look droopy or anything. Just work the hairs in, and then with the other end of the Brow Duo is a gel. It's a coloured gel, and that just keeps the brow hairs in check. This one's actually my favourite brow gel. I find it's just as strong as the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but without that gloopy tacky feeling. Now we're going to prep the skin with the Pixie Glotion, which is an illuminating primer, and then on the T-zone I'm going to put the Makeup Forever mattifying primer to stop any oil from coming through. And with the Models Prefer foundation brush, just going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Sorry, I didn't actually show you guys the packaging. I am in the shade Y305, which is a beige, and then like I said in the intro, I will change that to a darker shade when I have a spray tan. It's always nice to have a couple of shades of foundation, one for your winter colour, one for your tan colour, and then you can mix the two together accordingly. So we are going to prime the eyelids with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Now just be careful with this one. If you do have drier eyelids, it can make your skin really quite crepey, and it can also burn sensitive eyes. So just be careful. Definitely I would recommend testing out any of your eyelid primers in a sample size, making sure that it sits right on your eyes. Some of them make me look like I'm 80. So we're going to start the eyeshadow look with a Sigma E25 crease brush and the colour Peach Smoothie. So we're going to go into the crease with this. This is just our transition shade. Now you just want to really diffuse that over the eyelid, making sure it's not harsh, and make sure that you've opened your eyes and so that you can see it. You haven't done all that hard work for it just to disappear. That's if you've got hooded eyelids like myself. I'm just going in with a clean blending brush. This is the Model Prefer crease blending brush. It's got absolutely no product in it. Now we are going in with Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. And just building up that intensity into the crease there. Don't blow this one up too high. You just want to keep sneaking them down lower, slowly and slowly, but keeping them nice and diffused. Just back in with that clean blending brush. Just blending those two colours together. Make sure you don't let the colour creep too far out. Now we are going in with Antiqued by Matte. This is a slightly satin finish. So we're just dropping that down slightly lower again. Same brush. And I'm just pressing this into the skin a little bit more than I did with those first two colours. So I just press and then blend. Just keeping that nice and low just below the crease. We're just building up that intensity of colour and adding that slight sheen to the makeup look. So now we go in with Makeup Geek Cherry Cola. And we're putting this into the outer corner of the eye, just the outer V. We don't want to close off the eyelid too much and make it look like we've got a bruise, especially when we're using these warmer tones. So we're just packing that into the outer V to build up that intensity there and give us that nice cat eye effect in the outer corner. Just back with that clean blending brush, blending all those colours together. You can never do too much of this, so just keep going until you feel like it's all blended in together. Alright, this is the first shimmer shadow we're going to pack onto the lid. It's a Colourpop shade in the colour Amaze. Now whatever you do, don't leave the lid off this for very long. They will dry out. They're very moussey type eyeshadow. And they do go on very nicely. This is the SLA brush. A MAC 242 is exactly the same, would do the same thing. Just you want a nice dense synthetic brush to pick up that colour. And we're just going in with that lighter shade now, which so this one is just the shade Jinxie, another Colourpop colour, which is just slightly lighter for an inner corner highlight. Just really going to open up that eye area. Because this is a daytime look, we still want it to be intense, but we don't want it to be to close off the eyes to make us look like we're clubbing. We just want a really strong look, but very daytime appropriate. I'm just going back in with that Cherry Cola. Now this is Makeup Geek Starry Eyed. It's a foiled eyeshadow. I'm just going in over the top of those two colours just to build up the intensity. It's not necessary at all really, that step, just I had it there so I wanted to use it. Now we're going in with the LA Girl gel eyeliner in Black Magic. These are super smooth and creamy. They don't scratch your eyelids at all, and then you can also have a nice bit of blending time before they set. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that you go and get yourself a drink or a cup of tea or anything. You do need to work it relatively quickly, but you do have a little bit of time there to work that in, and then it does set, and these do not move. I do recommend that you remove them with eye makeup remover because they can be a little bit stubborn as they do set. We're just blending that out now with a MAC 239 brush. It's just a nice dense natural haired brush, which allows me to have the control to blend it out with the short fibers on the brush, but they're not too dense that they're going to hurt my eye. So back in and just blending that, and because I want to elongate that eye, I'm just blending upwards. We don't want to drag that down, just slightly working on that cat eye effect. It's just a good rule of thumb really to always work up. Age catches up with us soon enough. You don't want to look any older with your eyeliner. So we're going in with mascara now. This is Too Faced, Better Than Sex. It's not a bad mascara. I really don't understand what all the hype about it is. I find it pretty normal. I wouldn't certainly rush out and spend that much money on it. I got it in a sample kit, and look, it's nice enough, but I won't be repurchasing it. I think there are plenty of other ones out there that are more affordable that do the job. So we now have the Illamasqua falsies that I'm putting on with the House of Lashes eyelash glue, and we're going in with the under eye concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. Just putting that around the corners of the nose, just to conceal any redness. This is the e.l.f. concealer brush. Just blending that under the eyelid, under the lash line, sorry. This shade is slightly lighter, so it is going to highlight those areas as well. And we're going to set that using the Morphe G8 brush and the Becca Mineral Powder Foundation in the shade Shell. I would usually use a lighter or a translucent powder to set under the eyes and then continue setting the face with a different shade, more to my skin tone. However, I am so pasty at the moment, but that I can use the one. So we're going back in here with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and we're going to buff out that under eye using the MAC 239, the same one I was using before. Just nice and close to the lash line. And just doing our inner corner highlight again on the bottom with that Colourpop shade in Jinxie. So because this is a daytime look, we're going to open up that under eye with the LA Girl Gel Glide Eyeliner. This is in the shade White, easy to remember. And for bronzer, we're going with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and the Morphe M527 brush. It's a nice big bronzing brush to use. It does make it extremely easy. You do just have to be a little bit careful that you haven't dropped that down too far. Again, sweepy up motions can help you out a little bit there. Just down the neck to help blend that off. And then try and give my pasty skin that little bit of a sun-kissed glow. So we're going in for blush now. This is the e.l.f. blush brush with the Milani Baked blush in the shade Luminoso. This is a very, very subtle blush. It's very good for the price point. And for highlighter, we're going in with the M510 from Morphe and the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the colour Moonstone. I do much prefer the Becca highlighters, it's just that I didn't have it with me. The Moonstone in Becca is much nicer, I do think, but this is what I had closest to me, so it's not a bad one, and for the 4 colours it is a pretty good price. Just slightly above those brows to highlight that a little bit. And now with the NYX Butter Gloss, we're just lining the lips, not lining the lines. Lining the lips with MAC pencil in the colour Spice. This is ever so slightly on the brown undertone side of things. Just want to sharpen up that lip line a little bit before my gloss goes on, and it also means that your gloss is going to last a little bit longer too. As much as I love this colour, I think that this gloss does not last very long on me whatsoever. It might be different for others, but although it is cheap, I'm not sure if it's my favourite. Anyway, to finish off the look, there we have it. There's the finished look, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up. I need all the encouragement I can get. And any comments if you want to say hi, or any requests for any more looks. I know I do have a request for a purple and a pink, but I just have to work myself up to that one, get a bit braver. Anyway, Sandra, that one is coming for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.